The rhythm of doing what is unexpected is just really unremarkable on a daily. Just waking up, not knowing what to do, not having an empty head as you have just woken up. Nothing is showing any version of you having to make it, but you choose to continue going and going and going. So I think me as a person, I've realized much of like a person who just love to be in her own space, and I enjoy that opportunity that I can be all alone and enjoy still. Of late, I've felt so much bored that told myself I'll be creating content on a daily until I feel it's over. That's when probably I live out of the boredom. But the person who is most of the time is always all by myself. I feel I've learned a lot in the past few days or in the past few months. I really think being in school was a better part of my life because at least I could go to class, meet my friends, talk out live, and right now you are all alone. You can't talk about how your life has been, how you are going on. I think it's so complicated that I feel like if I'll get a chance to go back to school right now, I'll definitely do it like immediately. I feel like it's that point of my life that I would want to go back to school because I've been typing, and typing a lot, and I'm wondering what am I typing. So this is just a random day. Just again the way the president said that shika laptop yako then finya dollars zitanguka. I'm trying to do that, but what I've realized with this life is after finishing university, it's a roller coaster of things because I guess me after finishing school, I thought that life will be much simpler, but I guess it's not that. It's I guess it's just something else because you are now knowing how life is. You're just knowing what to expect in this life, and not just there looking for anything, but I've realized that everything that happens in a life, in my life or in anyone's life, it happens with a reason, and that happening to anyone out there can't be taken for granted because I I really believe that me as a person, I've enjoyed my company, and I've enjoyed it for a very long time. And at points, life is just unpredictable and you feel like giving up, but you realize that you don't have to give up because why do you want to give up? Like, for example, me, I'm a firstborn. I can't really give up right now because my siblings are like looking up to me and that they want to see a successful lady, a person who is going out there, like sending herself to the world, like just out there. So every time that I wake up and I'm feeling bored and I'm feeling like life is against me, what I have to remember is that you are someone's firstborn, and there are so many siblings looking up to you and you have to work hard. And the fact that it's not right now, I feel like it's not just my siblings that are looking up to me, and I feel that so many people are looking up to me, and this life is just roller coaster of issues, and I'm like, yo, every day I have to just wake up, think about what I want to do and how will it impact my life. So I think there's no day that has ever passed that I've not done something like that is adding value to my life that I've realized. And at points when I realized time is like ticking all the time, it's like always ticking. And I've realized since I finished school, time is going so fast. Like time is going so fast. How did I reach February? How did it like? How did like December just like disappeared? How did it just disappeared? And now we are in January, February. Like right now it's Feb 26th, and I'm like wondering, wow, how is this life going so fast? And I'm growing, and I'm looking at myself, and my physical body is just something else, and everything in my body is just changing. I'm like, what do I need to do to go back to my younger self? And I've realized every time that I wake up, there's something physical fitness in a way has changed, and I'm no longer the same person. Like my bones are even changed. Like you feel like there's something that is happening to you that you don't want it to happen right now. I feel like I've grown so fast. If I look back at how I used to be while I was still a small girl, and right now I feel like I've grown so much, and me growing this much is just unremarkable. Like it's just there. Like why am I growing so fast? It's really it really pierces my heart that I'm growing so fast, and I'm not feeling like the impact that I came to get to do in this world. Like in me, like I felt that my impact in this world is just not to come and live your life. I feel like my impact in this life is to like nurture someone's life, put someone's life at a better position, and that being me, I don't know, like it's really triggering me every time that I feel like I'm not impacting anyone's life. I'm just impacting mine. I feel like I'm no longer that self, and life has just shown me a lot that every day that I wake up and everything happens so fast. Like I wake up on a daily. I wake up maybe at 9 or 10, then on my laptop because maybe wash utensils or do something. Then again on my laptop. Then it's like on a daily. So you realize your life is just inside the house, and it's okay because I'm used to that. Because even if I go outside, I feel like life is against me because the sun is always like making me to be sick. Because when the sun is just on top of my head, I definitely in a snap just start getting like headaches, and the headaches are getting too much because I don't know, like I don't know if it's some few 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. I'm not so sure if it's 3 weeks ago. I went to school. I went to like confirm my the process of how my school stuff are going on. And I realized the moment I was out of the school, my head was aching, and I think it was because of the sun and the fact that I'm not used to going outside all the time. It is really something else that the sun is always out, and it's really giving me hard headache. It's not just small headache. There's a headache that you can just drink water and it disappears. It's like a serious headache. And that also happens when I don't like eat food. If I starve for a lot of time, I get to have headaches, which I really wonder why I do have such. But it's okay. I think it's when I'm learning my body, and it's when I'm learning how to cope with life. And I guess life is just so interesting. Like right now, there's a point that I felt like giving up because I felt that life was just against me in so many ways. Then I asked myself, that is the only question I always ask myself anytime that I feel like giving up. It's why were you brought to this world? Why did your mom give birth to you? Did your mom just give birth to you to always complain about how life is hard and how situations of life is making you to wanna give up? And that thing, it always like try to like make me to feel like you are not alone in this life. So many people are suffering, and like you have something you can do. You can be there and do it and still like still go on with life. That is better, unlike someone who is sitting and doing nothing. So what I've realized, every time, every step that I take in life, I need to really thank God for it, because life is just something else, guys. Like life is just something else. And every time that life comes with the hardest like situation, I'm this person who, when life is tough, I break down. I break down. And uh, at this point, I told myself I'm never gonna cry if something bad is happening to me. I'm never gonna cry, because tell me why something happened to me like some few months, 1 week ago, and I don't know why I just started crying, and it was happening so fast. I don't know if I should just say the story or like tell you guys what happened. Um, it was like I feel like at points it was so stupid of me. Why am I crying? Like, do you know I'm still not realizing that I'm like 20 years and above. I'm like, yo, it is still the inner child of me is still alive, because I even cry when something small happens to me, and I don't know why it happens that way all the fucking time. So I've realized I don't want to like be in a space that I am not comfortable. If I'm not comfortable, I'll just want a space on all by myself, so that I can understand who I am, and I can understand and reinvent myself and know why is things happening the way they are happening. Life has just shown me that there's no giving up, and there's no doing anything past from that. So uh back let me tell you back what really happened. That day my mom sent me some stuff from home, and I think it was like I missed avocado for a while, and I was like, wow, avocado is so expensive in Nairobi, and I told myself, why should I not just ask my mom to send me some avocado to my place. Then, as my mom is so good, is so like so loving. Actually, my mom is so loving. So she sent the stuffs. Guess these people took like 3 days. Like I was really getting so angered with everything that was happening, because I expected it to reach like on the same day, and it took like maybe 3 days before it arrived. And guess what? And as usual, avocados never they go bad so fast. They were all already so bad, and I felt so bad because the people, they told my mom that they have a vehicle on that day, but they didn't have. So I felt so bad, but I told myself, because I'm not going back to town because I want to bring those things here. So I'll just send my sister so that my sister can bring them to me, and that's it. So my sister, as the good sister that she is, she was from their place, and she went to the station and brought them, and like sent them as a parcel. Tell me why this vehicle didn't just wait for me to arrive. Like, then the conductor just called me like some few minutes ago. Then by the time I'm just from the stairs, like the moment Lily reached down from the stairs, then the guy tells me that, we waited for you, and you took so long. Nigga, I've just taken 2 minutes. How did I take long? And I remember I told him, it was like a request from my side. If you reach this place, just call me so that it can be easier for me to just step down. Tell me why this nigga waited later in the day after. I don't know. I think he was already at that place. I think the conductor was like a lady and the driver was a man. So the lady told me that, oh, I've arrived at such a place, but we are not yet at your place. Just give us some minutes, we'll be there. Then me was ready. I had already taken a bath and I was ready to go outside because literally this lady doesn't go outside. It's like been ages since I went outside. So I felt like let me clean myself up as fast as possible so that I can go and see her. I started crying because I don't know it, because I'm still a child. That's why I'm telling you, I feel like the world is just against me. Why am I always crying like a baby? I feel like I'm not ready for so many things. I'm not ready for like being someone's mom, you understand? Like, I feel like I'm still someone's child and feeling that pressure within me is just something else. Because anytime that I always feel like everything is on my shoulder, tell me why first of all I was crying. Because this guy passed with my stuff to another place and I was to come back to like reach somewhere so that I can take the stuffs. So the fact that this lady was like, how can I say it? The fact that this lady was so cool, I realized I'm just even well just because. So like after the had already passed and they also like came back and also passed my place again and they were telling me nifuate na basi ya 20 bob utanifikia. I'm like, yo, eti chukua pikipiki. Like, how am I taking again pikipiki and I've already paid for the first transportation? It's like now I'll be using the amount that I would have gone and picked the parcel by myself and come back. It would have been enough. Then when I was going, I was like, now I had already boarded the bus and I was not going to like reach to the person. Then the person was like, hata nimetoka hapo tena panda gari ingine. Guy, I was crying. So I remember the conductor that I paid him 20 bob was like, add me more. I don't know, 10 bob or 20 bob so that I can reach you whenever you want to go. Then I was like, I started just crying because I'm like, I don't know, this person will also go with my stuffs. It's no longer needed. I felt like I no longer want the stuffs because I'm feeling so bad about this. And from that time, I told myself I'm never asking something from my mom again because I feel like issuing parcel from home and receiving them here is so tough because mom sending them is money and me bringing them again to my place is money. So if I thought of it again, I would have just gone and bought those stuff just from a place nearby and I don't know. I felt so bad. But my mom was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know. And I also felt for her. And I was like, Mom, I'll return the money that you bought the stuff with. And she was like, no, it's not about the money. It's about those people lying to me. You know, I felt so bad because you always send me stuff and they don't go bad. And me, if you send me, like, it was so nice. My mom was feeling for me because I felt that maybe I'm so much of a child because that's why I was crying. But at last I got them because I think she left them at a lady's place and I took them and at last I got them. But the moral of the lesson is that I'm still a child. Like I get to realize that I'm just more of a child, more than an adult. I'm not yet an adult because every time that things happen to me, instead of just manly taking them up in my head or manly taking them as an adult, I start crying. How am I a crying baby this much? But truly speaking, I think it's because uh, life has not yet showed me who I am, because I've not allowed myself to get outside there to just know who I am, to know what life entails and what it brings. Whenever something happens to me, I tend to continue just being that small kid who just, I don't know how people take breakups. Like, I don't know. I think I'm one person, but I've never been heartbroken, and I don't know how that feels. And it's so, I used to hear my friends talk about breakups, and I'm like, wow, this happened. And I'm like, let it not happen to me, because I literally, me, what I've learned for myself, if I get a serious heartbreak, will crash. But I've realized after some all the stuff that have happened to me that I'm never gonna give up in life, because there's no one who is looking over my shoulder. There's no one who is looking that today she woke up fine. Like, do you know, there's these people who have friends who calls morning, day, night. I don't have that. And that's why I tell myself every day, you are good all by yourself, and you can make it all by yourself, because who cares? Who cares that you woke up today? Who cares that you slept yesterday? And that's why every time I tell everyone to not feel like giving up. Life is not for everyone. So wherever you are, just tell yourself you are better than you think. You are the next big thing. You are the most attractive person that anyone has ever seen. You are the next big thing. So never give up. And please, if you're a crybaby, just know that life isn't just meant to just enjoy. I know at points you stay with your parents and you feel like, no, life is not that way. But I guess just take life as it is. Just take life as it is. You'll realize that it means so much to know who you are and to know what life is meant to happen, how life is meant to happen, like how it is meant to be. Yeah, so that is it. I think I've talked a lot, because I know I love to talk, because why not? And hope you have learned something from me, because this is how I'll be doing things from today. I'll be just putting random videos and be talking and talking and talking until I feel like yeah, I'll be talking. Yeah. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my story, because the only thing that makes me happy is just talking to you guys. And yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends that my stories are nice. I'm not so sure if they're nice, but I think they're just life lessons. So maybe I'll be just doing life lessons. Yeah. And I love creating content. I have so many videos, and at points I say that I should try doing vlogs. Then I tell myself I can't. It's not meant for me. I'm just meant to talk somewhere, do interviews. Yeah. So maybe I'll be talking about my life one day at a time, until I get used to what I should be doing. Yeah. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. If you feel my stories are not good, you can ask me what stories. You can just tell me what stories to say, or I don't know, because I have to make this channel grow. And everyone is asking me, why are you not creating content? I'm like, I don't know what to create anymore. I'm from school. So don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, like. Yeah. And yeah, this is Jyenin Janine as usual, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. That's what is important. If you like this video, I'll surely say thank you. And thanks, and thanks, and thanks, and thanks, and thanks. And thank you by the way guys for 1500 subscribers. It's not, I know it's not like a walk in the park, but I'm so happy. I don't see 1500. I'm like, guys, let me just create content because guys, mtachoka na mimi kuniona, hamjaniona. It's been a while, it's been a minute. Yeah, so thank you for watching.